professional sports having been greatly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, organizers have been tasked to look for ways to ensure that the sport will still go on. This, however, has no issue on cyclists as they instead hit the virtual roads for their competition. Lyn Olavario has the story.
160 riders sprinting to the finish line in a real race amid the pandemic. Although some believe this isn't possible, this was achieved during the Go for Gold Team Zwift Philippines Badass Fuel Racing Series. This was the first ever virtual series in the country that started last June 24. Virtual may that said a be, the grind is just as intense or even more than an actual cycling race.
Mahirap talaga kasi unang-una, hindi mo nararamdaman yung hangin. Sa akin, mas mahirap ang virtual kesa sa normal na karera.
Cyclists like Lyn Olavario use their bikes that are attached to a smart trainer. This simulates the outdoor cycling environment such that they pedal harder when the road inclines and lighter as they go downhill. The smart trainer is connected to an app called Zwift and can be viewed on a cell phone, tablet, or TV, where the rider can see his or her avatar, the race course, power, speed, distance, and the opponents all in real time.
Yung speed mo dun sa app na yun magmamatter kapag kung gaano ka kalakas pumedal, ano yung timbang. Ang maganda sa kanya is it's a real road feel.
For the riders, there's a big difference in racing in a virtual cycling race than in an actual one. Despite that, the challenge and the fun factors still remain, along with the fact that they stay safe from the threat of COVID-19 while still being able to race.
Challenge ka pa rin na i-push yung sarili mo eh. Mas masaya siya kasi medyo makaiwas ka sa maraming tao sa labas. Lalo ngayon, pandemic. Kaya mas okay ako sa ganun.
Riders have long been competing in virtual cycling races across the globe. That's why Team Zwift Philippines decided to organize the race in the country.
All the World Tour teams, the pro continentals around the world are training on this platform and also racing on this platform. Our only goal is to get, Filipinos on that, international level.
The virtual race series, which has 2 more legs in the next 2 Thursdays, has 4 different categories where riders compete according to their power and performance. The organizers emphasize the importance of adapting or finding a new normal to be able to keep this sport alive amid quarantine restrictions.
Almost 2 years na yun lockdown. And if a professional cyclist only has a certain amount of time to be in their prime. So if they lose 2 years to not training, it's very hard to come back from that. We feel that this is the future of cycling. Well, it's not a replacement, but it's an add-on to cycling in the Philippines.
For News 5, Lyn Olavario, we are One News.